time we're gonna get on stage, we're gonna be wearing masks.
That would be funny.
I
That would be funny.
I think if you wear a mask, people are going to be just like, I feel uncomfortable
Yeah,
now.
I think
I know.
they'll need to feel safe. Whatever it is, I think they'll need to feel safe. We can't handle this, but I think once they feel slightly safe, they're gonna want to laugh. It's like the war in Lebanon, you know. It's they're gonna feel sad, and then they're gonna want to explode and laugh.
Yes, it takes an add up to compare everything to a war.
2021, baby, my year.
I'm having a great food, tastes very good, but it reminds me of the war back in Lebanon. You know,
What's
Yeah,
going
sure.
to be fucked up is like that first person, it's going to happen. That first person that goes to like a movie or comedy show or a bar and then that goes to the hospital and dies, and they'll be like, yeah, this guy went to a bar or a comedy show, died. That's going to be the fucked up part.
Yeah, and it's gonna
You're gonna have to
happen
guys
eventually.
sign waivers when they walk in. Like you can't sue. You know, Comedyville, straight out of Montreal. Catch anything, you gotta sign before you get in. It's gonna be
Yeah,
part
we're
of the clicking, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna have
No,
to use like
forget
a
that.
single-use microphone too. When you use
So
it,
it's also,
it's also
that first. Yeah, bring your own microphone. It's
Bring-
also gonna be that first
Be
guy who
YOM.
shakes your hand. You know.
oh man.
Yeah. It's the first guy who shakes your hand. Like, you know, the first time you get out of the house, someone shakes your hand, you're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
freak out.
true. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, no.
Sammy, for you is you do always like after your headlining gigs, you do you meet up with the fans afterwards. Do you think that's gonna change for the future?
Well, I think once everybody's immune to it, then it's gonna probably go back to what it is. But we'll see. I mean, I think it probably won't be like shaking hands and hugging everyone.
Gotta be the
It'll be
Muslim way.
like, hey,
Salam
stand 2
alaikum.
meters away. Yeah, stand 2 meters away and wave.
And bow.
And take your photo.
You guys, this is all gonna go away once we get the vaccine.
I recommend, Sam, you get a cutout of you standing with like your hand like this, and they'll just stand here, and they'll take a
Yeah.
picture from far.
With the Lysol wipe next to it, you just keep wiping.
Just wipe their face before they get in.
Oh
I think
man.
time they actually come out with the vaccine, I think we're going to get immunity to it, like Sam said.
Yeah, because most of us are gonna get it by then.
Well, also the people who get it, they automatically get immunity. So it's like herd immunity, right? So even once most of the herd has it, it doesn't transmit as much because it's not going around. You know, everybody has it. It's like most of us have a version of something. The whole world has it that, you know, used to kill people and now it doesn't.
So are you saying
Yeah.
that people who get it, we're gonna need their blood?
Maybe there was that thing. There was that doctor that was talking about that.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like people who get it in
Bodies have the
recover?
antibodies.
Can we
Like
use their blood? Can we use their blood to develop something? I don't know. Is that possible? Are they looking into that? I don't know.
This sounds like a Tom Cruise movie.
I don't know. Maybe because they're developing antibodies now, right? Once
Yeah.
they get the virus.
Yeah.
So can we not duplicate those antibodies? I don't know. I mean, don't we have 3D printers that can do that?
Hey, Ali, that's a good idea. You should pitch it to the CDC.
I will.
It's
I'm
also,
gonna write that down.
business venture.
they were saying that had it produce more white blood cells, but they're not sure if they could do it. I don't know. Also, I've heard a few people say, you know, I was feeling a bit fucked up this winter. I think I might have had corona, and I'm like, that's good to know. Like,
Yeah,
Now
there's a
you're
lot
telling
of
us?
those stories. There's a lot of those stories. Pentelis was telling me that
you're just telling yourself you're not sure if you had it. Like, fuck off, buddy. Like, you just want to go out.
Crazy.
Stay the fuck home. You're not sure if you had it. You're just saying maybe it could have been a bad cold too.
Maybe they just want attention too.
Yeah.
No,
Well, what about Santi? Did you feel any symptoms? I mean, after New York?
I didn't feel anything strange, but definitely when this started to get, the whole story started to gain traction and started to get hot. When I was driving here, my throat felt a little weird, and I was getting but that was more psychological, like at the border, like, oh, are they going to test me at the border? And when I was here, I might have had a couple of times where I was like, oh, that, I feel a little, but it was more in my head. Like it's been already 2 weeks since I've been in Canada, and my mother-in-law, she's a nurse, and I haven't had any fever. I haven't, Yeah, I've been fine. It hasn't been anything like it's been more psychological than actual symptoms. So I don't think I do. I mean, if I had it, I would have probably had it by now. So
Yeah, apparently one of the biggest places to get it is like public transportation.
Yeah.
During rush hour. Like that's like one of those places where you hit that, it's like, you're just waiting to get infected. And which is unfortunate because a lot of people have to take it. They have no choice but to take public transport. If they can't like take Ubers or they can't afford cars to travel to work,
yeah,
So that's the tough part. And especially in New York. In New York, you have to take the subway.
dude. What we were saying, dude. 7 train. When we were doing Carolines, I took the 7 train on the way to Manhattan, packed, and the way back packed, and it's the subway in New York has always been packed. So I was almost convinced that I had it.
This is my thing. If you're going to work and you can't afford a car, you're probably making less than $500 a week. It's a good time to get fired and collect that unemployment. Fuck you. Collect that unemployment rate.
I think the best way to get fired right now is to jerk off 2 meters away from you. Just make sure you jerk off.
Amer, take notes.
I can't jerk off at my job. I work with kids. That would be inappropriate.
Oh God.
Oh my.
So which church do you work at?
You have the mustache to match it now, anyways.
Yeah, I'm working on the mustache, guys. What do you think?
It looks like you'll masturbate in front of kids.
Yeah, it fits
Not yet.
apart.
It's still not thick enough for that. I'm worried.
What kind of Arab are you? How long have you been working on that? A week now?
2 weeks. It's not thick.
What kind of Arab are you, Habibi?
I have the mustache of a female Lebanese woman. I know. It's.
They're gonna ban you. They're gonna ban you from Maxi soon. You have no more places for dates.
I'll go to IGA. I'll go to Nuns Island. I'll diversify.
Yeah.
I'll go upper echelon.
Every time you walk into a Moxie, they're gonna be like, "Oh, there's this Lebanese lesbian. Love it."
Guys, it's fascinating. Honestly, I did it just for the experience. I did it like maybe there's a joke in there. I'm gonna go on a date on a Maxi. It was just interesting to be with somebody you never met in a supermarket, and they're buying shrimp and toilet paper, and you're like just having a conversation with them, getting to know them. It's.
By the way, guys, we got 2 minutes to wrap it up. I just noticed that we were having so much fun. So.
Oh, all right.
But before, guys, did you guys hear that they might shut down Montreal? Like they might close Montreal. They might.
They're gonna do it, man. It's a matter of days. They're gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be martial law.
But I want to know what the frontier is like, because I want to know where to shut it down. Like if they say, okay, we're shutting it down, but what are the parameters of Montreal? Like until where?
They're gonna shut down the bridges. Maybe they're gonna put patrols on the bridges.
That's actually all right. I don't mind that. Like South Shore. They should have done that a long time ago.
Exactly. We should do it even after Corona ends. Like, guys, you need a special permit to get in.
But we keep the South Shore away from us.
That's what they should have done to New York.
Yeah. I mean, they should have done it, a month ago. But whatever. It is what it is. All right, boys. So you guys down to do it tomorrow again, 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do it.
Amer, you gonna be dating tomorrow? You gonna have some stories for us?
Let me look at my phone, guys. Let me let you know. I could
Aisle
squeeze
4?
you guys in. Oh, no, I'm free. I could squeeze you guys in.
Oh, all right. Hopefully you have a thicker mustache by then.
Amer, what did the date buy at the grocery store?
What the what?
What did she buy at the grocery store?
She bought shrimp, and she bought
frozen.
Yeah, frozen shrimps. She bought things to make a lasagna, but there was nothing left. So I'm like, I'm not gonna eat your lasagna. And she bought shrimp, lasagna, yogurt. So I'm like, all right. And what else did she buy? I think toothpaste. I'm like, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's always nice.
Yeah. I'm still digesting it. See if I can turn it into a bit.
Yeah.